There are 7 hidden Easter eggs on Fortune's Keep in Warzone, and if you can complete all 7 of them, you'll unlock a mastery reward, which is this Regal blueprint for the new SOA Subverter battle rifle. In this video, I'm going to show you what you need to do in order to complete each of these 7 Easter eggs. The first one we're going to take a look at is the Armory unlock Easter egg, and this one was added yesterday with the Reloaded update. This one sounds simple enough. You basically have to drop onto the new research vessel point of interest, find the mysterious keycard, and then open up the armory. The more annoying thing about this Easter egg at the moment is the amount of people that are dropping to this new point of interest, but I'm sure over time it will become a lot less crowded. So there are several different locations where you may find this mysterious keycard, but they're all within close proximity to each other on the second floor of the boat. So when you drop in, you want to check on top of both of these ammo cache looking crates near the middle of the boat on that second story, and if it's not there, then you want to head towards the front of the boat, and then within this office looking room, it should be sitting on either one of these desks. Something else you could try with so many people landing on this boat trying to do this at the moment is to land on the roof and then wait by the armory door itself and then fight someone else who may have already grabbed the key. So once you've found the key, open up the armory door, you'll complete the Easter egg and you'll also unlock the Little Skipper weapon charm. The next one we're going to look at is the hazard room Easter egg. So for this, you want to make your way to the underground room at the ground zero point of interest. You can either get here by dropping straight into the big hole in the ground at the main ground zero POI and then heading up the stairs to this area, or you can head in through the back tunnel, which is near the overlook point of interest, and then head right the way down the tunnel. Once you're in this room, you want to jump onto this crate in the corner and crouch walk through this gap in the wall. Once you're inside, there will be 3 different switches you need to turn on, and you'll have to parkour across the beams and crates to get to each one. Until you turn on the 3rd switch, the water in this room will be electrified, and you'll die very quickly if you fall into it. Once you've turned on that 3rd switch, you want to head back towards where you entered into that room, and under the water here you'll find a hidden passageway which will take you through to the hazard room itself. You can find the ray gun within this room, and you'll also be rewarded with this animated emblem called Watch Your Step. So next we have the bank heist Easter egg. The objective for this one is to open 3 security deposit boxes within the bank building, which is right next to the graveyard. The deposit boxes themselves are in a locked room within the bank, and to open this locked room, you want to come up to the 2nd level of the bank, head into this office, and then jump over into the next one, and underneath the desk here, you'll find a button which will unlock the door. When you press this button, it will usually trigger an alarm, which could let other players know what you're trying to do, but there is an awesome little trick that you can do to stop this from happening. So on the ground floor of the bank, there will be a couple of permanent spawns for some shock sticks, and if you grab one of these shock sticks and then head to the side of the building here and throw it at the power box, you'll see that it will actually disable the alarms, allowing you to sneak into that deposit room. To actually unlock the deposit boxes in that room though, you first will need to find 3 separate drills, and these can be found randomly at these specific locations in close proximity to the bank itself. So find the 3 drills, disable the alarm if you want to, and then open up the locked room. Once inside, place the drills on each of the deposit boxes, and after a short amount of time they'll open up, completing the Easter egg and rewarding you with the Heist animated calling card. The next Easter egg we're going to look at is the cursed Relic Easter egg. For this, you need to head to this tower which is at the south of the outlook point of interest. At this location, you want to loot around until you find something that is explosive. That could be a grenade, a breacher drone, or a rocket launcher, just anything that's explosive which you can use to blow open this hidden room about halfway up the ladder shaft in this building. Inside of this hidden room, you'll find the cursed skull just sitting right here on the podium, and as soon as you interact with it to pick it up, you'll become cursed and you'll be instantly teleported to a random location on the map. The goal from here is to break that curse, and to do so you need to get 5 operator kills. This can be straight up kills that you get yourself, or if you have teammates, you can then kill players that they have downed, and this will count towards the kills needed for the skull. While you're holding the skull, your operator will look a little different as you can see on screen, plus I'm pretty sure you'll show up on the map to other players as a golden skull icon. You can check how many kills you need by opening up your backpack, and the number you see next to the skull is how many kills remain. Also, if you do get killed while you're holding the skull, it will drop onto the ground and you can head back and pick it up. Once you've killed the 5th operator while holding the skull, you'll break the curse and complete the Easter egg. There is no cosmetic reward for completing this one, but once you've done it, a special crate will drop for you, which has a bunch of loot in it, including the Wonder Waff from zombies. The next one we're going to take a look at is the Zarkour Easter Egg. This Easter egg is basically a timed race around the winery point of interest. At the top of this building at the winery, you'll see a white flag, which is the starting point of the race. Go up to and interact with this flag in order to start it, and you'll then be in a race against the clock to reach the next flag. I'll let the full footage of me doing this play out so you can get a good idea of where you need to go. You only need to interact with the first flag to start it, but for the rest of the flags you simply just have to run over it to collect it, which will spawn the next one. Like I say, you only have a short amount of time to get from one flag to the next, so time is really of the essence here. If you don't get one of the flags fast enough, you can head back up to that starting point and try it again. Once you run over that final flag, which is a checkered flag, you'll be rewarded with every single available zombie power-up in the game, which is pretty cool. The next Easter egg we're going to look at is the Vault Treasure Hunting Easter egg. So for this one, what you need to do is head to the main keep building and then go to this room where there's a big throne. Interact with and light the 2 torches that are either side of the throne, and once both of these are lit up, you want to crouch on the actual throne itself, and in front of you, you'll see a secret staircase open up. Head down that staircase itself, and this will take you down to the entrance to the vault room, but to actually open the vault itself, you'll need to find something in this room that will produce fire, so either a Molotov or a thermite grenade will work just fine. You want to throw one of these items at the vault door itself, and you'll notice that these circle parts of the vault door will light up, and each of these correlate to more of these fire torches that are around the room. So if the circle lights up, you need to light the torch that is in that position, and if it doesn't light up, then you need to leave those particular torches unlit, or if they're already lit, then interact with them to snuff them out. Once you've lit up the correct torches that the door tells you to, a small platform will lift up in the center of this room, and then to finally open the vault, you just need to stand on this. Inside there's a ton of golden weapons, golden loot crates, and a ton of loot for you to use in that game, plus you'll also unlock this weapon decal which can be used with any weapon that you want. The 7th and final Easter egg that we're going to take a look at is the Dragon Stirs Easter egg. For this one, you need to power up the lighthouse and then redirect the beam of light so it reaches the main keep building. So to power up the lighthouse, you need to find a gas canister which can be found randomly at one of these locations around the lighthouse point of interest itself. Once you've found a gas can, you then need to head to the top of the lighthouse and interact with this generator to turn it on. This will turn on the light of the lighthouse, and the light itself will be spinning around. By interacting with this big box next to the generator, you need to stop this light so it's pointing out of the window you can see on screen. Once you've done that, the light still needs to be redirected a few more times, and to do this, you need to find 3 mysterious items which you can get from 3 different tower viewers around the map, and you then need to place those items on the bird's nests near where you find each of them. So one of these tower viewers is located just on the side of this cliff face here, next to the building that is across the way from the lighthouse itself. To get the mysterious item from it, you simply just need to melee the viewer itself. Once you've picked it up, the closest location to place this on is the roof of the building right here next to it. You'll see the bird's nest just sitting here on top of the vent. Another tower viewer location is just here in front of the winery, the side that is closest to the lighthouse point of interest. After picking up the item, you can turn around and you can go up the trellising to get to the side of the building, and then there'll be another piece of trellising again you can use to get to the top, and you'll see the bird's nest right here on the edge of the roof. The last tower viewer location is just here at the terrace's point of interest, right next to the keep. Once you've meleeed it and collected that mysterious item, jump across to the building next to it, and again there'll be some trellising that you can climb up, and then head to the end of the building, and there'll be a ladder that you can climb to get to the very top. The bird's nest again will just be on the edge of the roof here. Once the light tower has been activated, the light from it has been stopped facing the right direction, and all 3 mysterious items have been placed, the Easter egg will be complete. For being a part of the team that completes the last step of this Easter egg, you'll unlock the Crimson Worm camo, which is an awesome dragon scale looking camo that you can use on any gun that you want to. So you can do any of these 7 Easter eggs in whichever order that you'd like to. Sadly, there isn't really a way to check your progress of which ones you have and haven't done, so you'll have to kind of keep a mental note of which ones you still need to do. After completing the final Easter egg though, you will get the Fortune's Keep Mastery notification on screen, telling you that you've completed all 7 Easter eggs and have unlocked the Regal blueprint.